Okay, this is a Mercruiser MC1, trying to figure out where the hell this leak's coming from. And we did all the, usually when they're leaking, 99% of the time, you do those bellows. It's often a rip in the shift cable bellows, which this one actually did have a rip. Which, you know, so it's like, okay, well there it is. Fixed it, they took it out. Of course, it's just pissing in. And there was actually a little spot on the gimbal, on the U-joint bellows where I had gouged it on the outside. But took it all apart and it was bone dry. So replacing that anyway, just for good faith. But it wasn't those bellows, I can tell you that. So next, what we did is I put disconnect all the batteries, put the plug in the boat, lifted the front of the end way up, and then we started filling it full of water. And I didn't get a drop out of anything out of here until it came out of the gimbal bearing. So that means we can rule out, there's a seal right here. There's a seal right there, we can rule that out because it would have started dripping. There's also a seal, this is a V8, so it's got a U pipe where from each exhaust, and that bolts to the transom. And there's some O-rings right there. So, but nothing out of there. Water came clear up. So somebody had suggested that maybe up here at the inlet pipe, but that, I've literally never seen those leak right there. They don't even call that a seal, they call it a bushing. But I was running out of possibilities. So that was gonna be my next step. So I just came in here, got some brighter light, and started looking again, because I was literally out of options, and we found it right here. It's just a hole right there. And there ain't a whole lot we can do about it, besides replace this whole housing. And on this older boat, I think what's gonna be best is just use some good epoxy practices and clean that up real good, epoxy it, maybe try to sand it and epoxy it again, and that'll probably hold for a long time. But you know, no doubt, I don't know how long it's been taking on water, but no doubt there's some damage in the wood transom back behind there. I think that's a certainty. So eventually this is just gonna have to be replaced. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the wood transom itself will probably have to be rebuilt a little bit. But I don't know, hell, we can get, you know, I had another one years ago that had a hole just kind of like this, but it was a little pinhole that was right here that we had the same problem finding, and did the same thing. And hell, that was at least a decade ago, and to the best of my knowledge, I don't know if the boat is still running, but it never sank, I can tell you that. So anyway, hopefully there's some lowly bastard out there trying to figure out why the hell his boat's taking on water, can't figure it out. Maybe that'll help you. Good luck.